Welcome back, Kryptonians, to the Chart Experts continuing coverage of Bitcoin and the crypto charts. And you are here listening to the most accurate Bitcoin forecasting on YouTube, in our humble opinion. And just to give you a bit of background, if you're not familiar with the channel, yes, we did forecast that the market was going to turn at 69k strongly downwards. Go back on our YouTube and you will see that we told the whole truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, and again, we were right in forecasting that the market was going to turn at around about 16k to the upside. Okay, now only time will tell whether we are correct now again, when the market was showing a nice big strong candle to the upside at around about 71, 72k. We forecast that the market was going to go down strongly, much to the shock of most of the Bitcoin community. But well, you saw what happened next. So we do know what we are talking about in regard to Bitcoin price, and we have analyzed this market in a lot of depth on our Patreon channel. So if you want to know more about the ins and outs of our methodologies, you can see it there. But broadly speaking, the reason why this market is going to go down, in our humble opinion, is because not enough accumulation has occurred. Okay, so to cut a long story short, and this is going to be, I hope I'm going to create lots of aha and ooh moments in this video for you. So please share, subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you like this type of content. But right now, the way that we see this market is that not enough accumulation has occurred, and we expect for price to move down to allow for accumulation of Bitcoin to occur. Okay, so in terms of our long-term outlook, for the big three that we cover on our Patreon channel, that's Bitcoin, Ethereum and Solana. We have a long-term very bullish outlook for the big three. Hodling for years is still likely to be very profitable, in our humble opinion. None of this is financial advice. Nothing that we say on this video or on our channels is to be deemed to be financial advice, so just bear that in mind. But one of the big questions that you may have is, in the short to medium term, is this a bear market? And we've said on this screen here, we offer clear, unambiguous price forecasting. So we'll be straight with you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a bear market in the short to medium term. Okay. We do expect extreme volatility to occur, just like riding a bull. Okay. Why, you may ask? Well, because the whales need your Bitcoin and will run your stops and make you vomit to get it. Okay, so extreme movements generally cause people to throw up, and in this case they want you to throw up your Bitcoin so that they can accumulate below 73,000. Okay, right, so how will this movement occur below 73,000? Well, a flash crash is very likely, in our opinion, and we've done this forecast for many months now, and the flash crash is very likely because a quick flush and rebound would still retain interest in this asset class. Okay, after introducing the Bitcoin ETFs, if price were to stay low for an extended period of time, then this would be against the interests of the ETFs and the whales. Okay, they want Bitcoin to make headlines, both to the upside and to the downside, and then back again to the upside, because that attracts interest. Okay, that also attracts traders, and it is those traders that will give up their Bitcoin most likely if the market entices vomiting. Okay, right. Now, we do not offer trading advice in terms of trading ranges and bounce levels and so on, but we will keep you updated on strong accumulation levels, just as we have been doing in the past, on our Patreon channel. But I would say that the current price that you're seeing Bitcoin at, and currently it's around about 57k, that is not a level in which we believe that accumulation is occurring. So we've stated previously that those analysts that think that this is a trading range and that accumulation is occurring here, and that price is not likely to go much lower, in our opinion, well, we've already proven that our analysis was that Bitcoin was likely to turn at 71, 72k, and we do not expect this so-called accumulation trading range to hold. Okay, so we've already shown that Bitcoin has moved, as we had forecast, below 56k. Okay, and we expect Bitcoin to continue to move lower. Okay. Now, in terms of where Bitcoin will go to, and will it move below 50k, psychologically, I know it's important, the 50k level, but the price itself is less significant. Okay, so we do not expect 50k to hold price, okay, or for that to be a significant accumulation level. Bear in mind that I said previously that all of price below 73k is likely to be accumulation, but we do not expect significant accumulation to occur at 50k. But a small bounce, sure. Yeah. Okay. So where will Bitcoin bottom is a good question, isn't it? So that one's been asked, not too surprising. It's too early to determine where Bitcoin will bottom. A shakeout has to happen first. Now, there are lots of options for the market makers to cause Bitcoin vomiting. But this currently, even though it's shocking to many people who were buying the narrative of this trading range being accumulation above 56k, this is not the shakeout. Okay, this is way too early for this to be classed as a shakeout. Okay, now many people base their analysis and their assumptions and their presuppositions on other methodologies that they hear about, most famously psychoanalysis, stock to flow ratio, on-chain metrics, and all these fundamental news channels that flip-flop between being bullish and bearish, or being permabulls. Now, these are valuable only from a long-term point of view, okay, in our opinion. Okay, we've already seen that despite all the bullishness, price just ignores the news. Okay, this should be clear by now. Okay, when you look at any type of news, where it be it bullish or bearish, if you think that just because some smart sounding people on YouTube or elsewhere think they know where price is going, you've already seen that most of the time they are wrong unless they know how to read the story of the charts. So we've shown by ignoring and not pointing to any of the news we've shown that we can forecast price way more accurately, way more accurately than any of these fundamental news and noise channels. Okay, so that should tell you that it's far better to just look at the price on the charts. Obviously, it takes years of practice and experience to know how to read charts. So hence, this is why we started this channel, really. Okay. So we're not saying that cycle analysis and stock to flow and on-chain metrics are rubbish. They're not rubbish. They provide a good understanding of where price is likely to head in the long term, but they are far less useful in forecasting short to medium price. Okay, as you should have discovered by now. Okay, so ignore the bullish news most of the time. We can't say 100% of the time. There will be instances where there is exceptional news. For example, large exchange crashing or something, being hacked or whatever. Those things will affect price in the short to medium term, but for the most part, we ignore all the news. Okay, I know it's counterintuitive because for everything, all the price movements, the human mind looks for causality, but the causality is really based on accumulation and distribution, i.e. Wyckoff methodology. Okay, so most of our analysis is based on Wyckoff analysis, but not as it's taught most of the time, because there are very few people who would say that actually understand Wyckoff in this to the same degree that we do. Okay, right. So our conclusion, to sum up this video, is that this is still a bull market, which is still accumulating under 73k. The whales do not have enough Bitcoin to sell to the world, and therefore they need to run this market down, get everyone else to vomit out their Bitcoin to accumulate, and in this bull market, the market makers want you to get thrown off the bull. Okay, so long-term holders of Bitcoin are likely to be rewarded, but that will require a huge amount of fortitude. Okay, to see the market move violently down, and violently up and violently down and violently up and violently down, and to not lose faith. Okay, so from a long-term point of view, meaning years, this is still a hodl market, and there are very few people who are really qualified to be able to trade this particular very wide range successfully. Okay, I hope this has been helpful to you. If it has, please give the video a thumbs up, share it, subscribe. I hope this is given you your aha moments that you were looking for. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a wild ride, and we hope we can keep you updated in terms of what's happening with Bitcoin. So hold on and take care of yourself and your crypto, and support us on Patreon if you like this type of analysis. Hey, this is Asim at the Chart Experts. Take care of yourself and your crypto. Till next time. Bye bye.